Let's talk about the weather today. It was quite rainy overnight and again throughout the day. You may be wondering if there's more of this on the way.
Yeah, Hannah's going to tell us all about it. It's nice to get the rain without the fear of severe storms and tornadoes, things like that.
Oh,
Hannah?
That's for sure, Cindy. Yes, some much needed rain. Yes, we do have, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a couple areas where we're watching out for the risk for possibly some damaging gusty winds, but really the risk of that is really low, and there's no tornado threat. So we're not going storm alert weather mode. We're just expecting some of these storms to bring some heavy rains in isolated areas. But for right now, we're actually getting a nice break period. So as of right now, just got those low clouds working their way through. And then here you can see this is the area where the Storm Prediction Center is looking out for a very low risk for some damaging winds. Right now, the winds are barely gusting, so not expecting too much out of this system, but still got some rain coming out from the south and bringing some heavier rain as well as some lightning outside of our viewing area. But you can see here again, got a nice little break period, maybe a few trickles working through Dalton, LJ right now, for portions heading outside of Murphy. As we head into, first off, might add that over the last 24 hours, we've seen just over a half an inch to maybe over an inch of rainfall, which is a little more than what was earlier anticipated. Some of those storms that we got last night kind of sat in one place a little bit longer. You can see here farther outside of our viewing area to the south, there was one storm that dropped about 5.5 inches of that rain, maybe 6. So we've gotten a nice, good amount of rainfall so far, and that rainfall chance is going to continue as we head into the next several days. You'll see here that things are likely going to stay soggy and wet, although it's not going to be raining consistently the entire time. Again, we're looking at those off and on scattered showers. You still want to bring that rain jacket or an umbrella with you as we head into the next 2 days. We could see an additional 1/4 of an inch where you see kind of those gray colors all the way up to an inch. When you add the next 5 days on top of it, we're kind of looking at about an inch to 3/4 of an inch across the entire viewing area. So hopefully that will help out with some of the pollen, at least for the trees. I know that grass pollen is starting to kind of come up, and you can see here as we head into the next couple of hours, just how those storms kind of pop up and then move on out, and then we're going to get several different rounds similar to what we've already seen for the past 24 hours. So this is moving into tomorrow. We see those storms likely going to pop again in the evening, giving us some rumbles of thunder. As of right now, not looking at severe weather. Of course, we're going to continue to keep an eye on, monitor things if anything were to change. Heading into Thursday, it's that same story, seeing those storms kind of popping up, giving break periods, and then moving on out. So I know I said this the other day, but make sure you got that rain jacket maybe in the car or an umbrella, just because it might be staying dry one half hour or 1 hour, and then the next hour you're seeing that heavy rainfall. You don't want to get caught outside in it. So we're going to slowly warm up as we head into the next several days. We're going to stay above the average in temperatures, which is going to be nice, with our highs in the 70s, possibly the lower 80s, and our lows in the 60s and the 50s. As we head into next week, it is going to warm up even more. For now, we just got to deal with the soggy conditions and wait for next week for things to dry back up. Back to Cindy and David.